successful.
Yeah, I see it.
Back, everybody. It's okay.
Welcome back.
Like the really cool thing between 4-4 and 5-1, ain't shit happens. All right. Like you just walk, you whip a couple of things, and we're done. Okay. So look, the real game starts at block 6. Everyone knows that.
You miss nothing. Unless the harpies don't act nice, then maybe you miss something. But I think they were fine. So
yeah, they look pretty good on health. And again, Team Bloody Tears going up into one of my favorite rooms in the game.
I'm gonna. What's the song that? From the chandeliers.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, looks like Team Bloody Tears is gonna go for that comfy 2 cycle. Really, really good.
Yep. Nice and comfy.
Yeah, this is also where difficulty ramps up in the game. Like enemies who really have to take care of, they take more damage. There's a couple of new enemies coming up too.
Yep. Alright.
This would be a really good point. There is a secret room to go into here if you happen to, lose your cross or any other sort of upgrades that you needed. But Bloody Tears seems to be, and close associates seem to be on the right path. Really good sub-weapon routing just to get those ghasts out of the way. Ectoplasms, you don't want them to linger on too long or else they will be causing that lag.
Yeah, looks like LFP's making his way through the chandeliers. Nice and comfy. Alright. So far, no deaths, which is really nice. Really, really nice.
Ooh, get that nice stair clip too. Oh.
Ooh. Just took a knockback there. Not a big deal. The thing is when you... It's kind of nice if you take a little extra hits here in like the second half of 6 because there's a lot of meat lingering around. So
there is so much meat. I wish I could hear the like the sound. No, never mind. It's a little inside joke. It's fine.
Yeah, John's entering the hallway. That's like a 2-part corridor with a lot of skeletons coming up. Bit of RNG dependent if you get a good one or not, but he's doing a very nice job killing all these skeletons in time without really stopping at all.
Yeah, when it comes to like stage 6, just kind of like being the beginning of like the second tier, like the boss coming up is really pretty nonsensical, but like everything leading up to it, especially when it comes to grinding up for top times like this, like every movement counts.
Yep, and so this room here that Jones is on right now is pretty infamous for the ghost spawns here, because it's random, and they're very annoying, and they could kill runs, but Jones has a good amount of health, so I'm not going to really have any problems here, but yeah, he makes short work of them, but...
Yeah, but you see how nice of a welcome we get by Dracula when even the tables are attacking you.
The furniture. And you know what? He washed those with Snuggles.
What is my brand?
Extra soft tablecloth.
I got confused.
All right, there was a little bit. I can't anymore. Nope, I'm done.
Oh, God. Okay.
7-1's good. 7-1's a really, really good stage.
7-1, yeah, it's very tricky. It's, you know what? It's not even like if you take a death in 7-1, it's actually not that bad because the cross is like right there. But it's, I don't know. I always felt it's like a demoralizing place to.
Yeah, definitely.
Close associates catching up a little bit because he ended, LFP ended the boss fight with way less hearts than Eagle Eye Jones did. So it's always nice to, make sure that your heart rate is at a, not heart rate, but heart count is at a nat 0. So the game doesn't spend that much time, ticking it down towards your score.
And Jones is not opting to go for the book jump, which I think is smart. Not worth it. Not worth it. He's. I don't know if he knows if he's far ahead or not, but I mean, it's one of those things. The risk reward is maybe not worth it in a race setting.
Yeah, I wonder if LPF is going for it to catch up a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. But yeah, LFB had a little bit low health there, but no problem because there's a meat pickup right there.
Very nice axe throw placement. This could be it. It looks like the setup.
Yeah, he's doing.
Oh
no! Okay, he teased a little bit, but I was concerned because he wasn't far enough on the edge, and I was like, "Is he really gonna try for this?" I was like a little nervous there. Yeah, the setup is very risky for a book jump because you have to be at the very edge of the book. And there's like a little pixel that you can adjust to.
Grabbing some nice wall meat too.
Literature leap. Yes, I forgot. Manix, I saw you say that last weekend. I said, oh, I like literature leap. I want to use that.
Oh, here goes Grok! Ooh,
no! And just like that, he is gone already. A really good job by Eagle Eye Jones.
Red Grok cool.
Bobby's favorite boss.
But you haven't seen much of this boss, but sometimes he can be quite a bit of a jerk. He has an attack where he pulls up his sword and he cuts a little bit of a shield, so while doing that you can't damage him at all. You have to wait until the iframes run out.
Uh-oh. Speaking of running out, luck might be running out for Team Bloody Tears as we enter one of the most heinous segments in this entire game. You know it as Stage 8.
Stage 8! The Stage 8.
And it sucks because like this music is so good.
Yeah, well, it's definitely one of the best tracks in the game, easily.
Here.
Yeah, Dracul being a little bit of a jerk here for LPF.
Dracul. Why you gotta be so Dracul?
But yeah, beginning of Stage 8 really, you know, it pays off to kind of be a little confident in how you execute it, even if it's like safe. So, I mean, one false move and like how your route is, and like it could mean the end for you, pretty much. So, whether it's safe or optimal doesn't matter. You should really be sure how you're gonna get through this first half of the screen.
Yeah, stage 8 starts to really lean into classic Castlevania difficulty with like multiple like respawning enemies and like, you know, attacks that like home in on you, especially at these really weird arcs and angles. So you gotta be really careful.
Yep, spikes everywhere, and I mean instant death everywhere. Yeah, it's
really,
it's
really
not
like
easy.
That really nice stair ride from Bloody Tears.
Stair ride.
And if all that wasn't fun enough, there's also the Vegas Bridge.
Yeah.
Like, as if you needed more reasons to hate Stage 8, you know?
Right, and even like, it's like, you know, speedrun-wise, this stage is tough. Casually, this stage is tough. I mean, there's no in-between. There's no, like, maybe it's easier in a speedrun, but, I mean, no, it's not.
Especially these right here. All right, we got LFB coming up the stair ride as well as Bloody Tears comes up towards that Vegas Bridge. Yep, there it goes. And you're like, why?
Jones taking it nice and safe.
Good stair ride from LFP.
Nice. Yeah, but even if you take the Vegas Bridge safe, sometimes you can get a really trolly pattern, and that's, so far about taking safe.
Oh, okay, both of the damage boosters, LFP actually having a pretty clean 8-2.
Yeah, it's caught up quite a bit. Yeah, caught up quite a bit, and no one's died so far, and it's been great.
This is an excellent start to the day.
I know. Look. No one heard me say that. That's okay. What was that? It was a whisper. I didn't hear.
All right, really good
Really
performance
nice
by
ring
LFP.
upgrade by LFP. Nice.
We got stage 9 coming on up, and when it comes to lag reduction, lag mitigation, you got to be about your wits, or else you'll get boned off the stairs.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of lag in this second screen or third screen here. Oh my god. Painful.
Yeah, this stage looks so beautiful, like the music and everything. I really like it, but you don't actually get to enjoy it much in the speedrun. There is so much stuff to have to care about, like the lag, as we said, and just a hell lot of bats coming up, bone dragons, and there's also a nice, I call it a Scrooge McDuck pit, just like a pit with a bone dragon in it. You really want to make sure that you get these rings over it correctly to get past that one pretty quick.
All right, Bloody Tears taking a little bit more damage than they would possibly like, but there is some safety meat right up here.
Yum yum.
Yeah, here goes that pit that Tim was talking about. See, we get the double rings, and really
nice.
great.
Yep. Yeah, it's an easy place to miss to miss the second ring.
We got we got really nice over the block hazards. There's like a really specific like 1 frame jump that you can do to save like, I don't know, a 1/10 of a second that everyone goes for.
Yeah, it's not worth it. And yeah, so what Jones is doing here, and I was gonna make a comment about, you can respawn the screen to get double meat or triple meat or whatever you need to regain your health if you're a little unsure about your health situation. So that was pretty smart, Jones, to do that, so he doesn't have to worry about.
Yeah, is that like the only segment in the game where you can actually do that?
Yeah, I think so. I can't recall another screen that you could respawn the meat like that.
You can't do that with like death or anything, I don't think, right?
No, because you can't go down the stairs. Like, they block off the stairs every time you go in them. So yeah, it's a nice thing if you know to do it.
Yeah, quick sensitivity warning again here for the spars. A lot of flashy lights for this one.
Yeah, Zap Bat. Get some really nice hits on him though.
22 hits.
Yep.
22 hits to break him up. He's a little high. It's not the ideal height, but it's not bad either. So
there's no need to snitch on Zap Bat, alright?
Still a really nice second phase, but let's see if LFP can catch up a tiny bit on this one.
And honestly, we've seen a really clean stage from LFP. They're only about like maybe like tens of seconds ahead of each other.
Oh wow!
Really nice
phase 1.
Very nice. Oh, little bit of an issue there, but not a bad thing. It was pretty clean overall.
Yeah, that is still a really great boon. Trying to get rid of all the hearts before you hit that orb. Looks a little bit late on that, but still really great performance, especially when you're trying to catch up there.
Stage A, probably one of the most difficult stages, technically and just in general. Like very, it's tough. It's a whole vertical stage, and there's a lot of tricks and a lot of just movement in general that you really have to pay attention to.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the vertical climbs in Castlevania 3, actually, too.
Yeah.
And it's still a really close race, and we have one of the biggest RNG factors coming up at the end of the stage, is the Mummy fight. So, bless RNG, let's see if any of our 2 runners can get a 1-cycle Mummy.
Oh, nice ring grab. Very nice.
And there we have it. We've suffered our first death of the turn.
Oh my god, LFP!
With a grand entry into the chasm below.
When did you die exactly?
I think like a couple screens from like here.
Oh no!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't hit any checkpoints, had to go back to the beginning of the stage. Still a really stellar performance so far.
Yeah,
and still in seconds could be made up again. Yeah, we got the potential 1-cycle mommy, and we also have actual boss rush that will definitely impact the pace of these players.
Yep. So the nearest cross for LFP would be in the next screen coming up. Get it.
He can grind up to like at least a level 2 before mommy, right?
Yeah, he can. Oh, okay.
And actually, if he gets a 1 cycle, I don't know, it might still be close with stage B coming up, because Eagle Eye John's got a not so preferred pattern from the mommy. If it spawns on either the right side like this or the left side, you have a potential 1 cycle. If it spawns in the middle, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is still coming up to a really arduous part of the clock tower for LFP. Just can't get hit once. Don't want to get knocked out. No Soul Calibur here. No ring outs. There you go. Going up left side as Bloody Tears heads on to stage B. Get ready to jam. It's like the jazziest too. Like
See, it's not like the second part is bad, but I'm always a bit sad when everybody gets into the climb part. It's like the music changes. Like, oh.
So yeah, LFP got his second multiplier here, which is good. He's got 31 parts. Could get. Let's see what is. Oh, nice. But he's a little close. I'm worried because if he gets he got the bandages.
Nice.
He took a little bit of a risk there, but I think
it actually 1 cycle with the double multiplier.
No. He was close, but he got a lot of good hits on him though, which is nice.
Yeah, that's still a really good boon for the
No! 1 hit away!
Oh. Well, I'm not sure Oh. Well.
Where's the next? There has to be. There's one on B2, right?
So the thing is, with B2, you're gonna have to know how to do the backup strat, which is the knife. But he doesn't have to necessarily do the multiplier strat. He just needs to get a knife so he can easily get the cross on the platform, because it's not ideal to do it any other way. It's pretty hard. So I mean, I'm sure he'll try to get it. So but yeah, that hurts.
Eagle Eye on her side might try to go for a second meet up here.
Yep.
Nice, good call.
Yeah, you never know what Slogger will bring.
Yeah, if he's nice. If he's not, he's usually not nice. So.
Well, if he's not nice, then this race will be a bit more close at the end of the day.
Ooh.
So we'll just have to see. Really nice tries by Eagle Eye right here.
Oh, nice breakup.
Yay.
It's looking good so far.
Yeah, just tearing through the slog fight. No dives so far. I love that conversation. But still.
Very nice. Yeah, see? Baby 10 agrees.
Into the moves. There we go. We got an LFP on this side, just opting to go with trying to get as many hearts as they can. We got Gaibon on the right side, getting shredded.
Yep. It was the game's forgiveness boss.
Nice swag wheel there for Simon on the right.
Okay, he's got the knife. Good. Okay. He's gonna.
That's not
okay.
Yeah, I ever tell you how much I hate the stage? Like.
Yeah, it's not a fan favorite, I must say. And it's another one that's like casually speedrunning wise, nobody likes. Nobody likes. Nice death from Jones.
Yeah, really good lineup for that DPS on the boomerangs.
Also, I want to point out, the stairs been playing pretty nice on me.
It's true. For now. Okay, good. You got the backup. Nice.
Nice cross.
I remember when I tried to extend the whip on that swing the whole way, and I was like, I thought that was the intended strat.
Me too.
Oh.
That skillies. I hate that skillies
Alright.
so much.
It's a good thing for races like these. This Dracula is a little bit more of a victory lap, especially if you die or if you need to get stocked up on hearts or anything. There is a little safety reservoir right before you fight this boss.
So it's a nice whip canceling on Drac, which is really nice.
Looking crisp.
Yep.
Right. Meanwhile, LFP can head on into the first of the close associates, the team of We, and didn't opt to go for that HP top up, but just maybe want to save as much time as possible. A little bit too close to go for that slide grab. Really, GG's? Or could it be?
Play nice.
Play nice, please. Nice GG on Jones.
And we're getting way more dives. Way more dives.
The baton's about to be passed over on Jones's end to Kung Fu Crickets.
Yeah, pretty clean run from him. Like, I think he
Very.
has 35-31 as a PB, so that's really not far off his PB for a race time. That's really, really nice to have.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
moving over. I guess it was. I don't know. It seemed like he started early. I'm confused. But Kung Fu Crickets is already making his way through. 1, 2. LFP is on Gaibon.
Some really nice boomerang stacks on that Gaibon too. We're back up to boomerang, back up to triple. It's gonna be business as usual as we come up to death. All right, let's see how LFP handles the lineup on the DPS right here. Really making really good use of the sticky floor.
Nice, step fight.
Nice step,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome kill.
That was really good.
Really, really good.
And really solid performance from LFP so far. Couple of just that one unfortunate death. However, still going to be a really solid time and solid pace for close associates. Up next on their side is Retrofile. So be on the lookout for that. Kung Fu Crickets on over to 1-3 and making really good use of those Medusa damage boosts as well. It's looking to be more business as usual.
Yeah, Kung Fu Crickets has been doing a lot of work lately on the game, and he just PB'd yesterday. He had his previous time was like a 41 XX, and he just got a 38 yesterday. It's very impressive stuff.
Hopefully gonna give him a nice confidence boost for his relay race.
For sure, yeah, because he did say last week that he was very nervous in the race, and he had a great showing last week too. So, yeah, it probably will help him out that he got the nice fat PB.
Yeah, really nice stage 1 for Bloody Tears, Kung Fu Crickets, and then those hearts on Nat 0. LFP on the final phase of this Dracula.
So epic for this fight too that you get to hear the music from the very beginning and the end again. It's like it's really getting you hyped up for this fight.
Yeah, comes full circle the game, which is really fitting.
All right, that's looking to be like a GG from LFP.
GG, yep.
Still really nice run. Besides the death, he had a really nice, clean Final Four fight.
Yeah, it's a good showing for sure. LFP. He did a lot of catching up, and it was like really close for a while too. So it was very good.
Right, yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna be it for me today. I was only able to stay for the very first race, but yeah.
Great having you,
guys
Tin.
got this. And yeah, hope everybody keeps enjoying this awesome relay race. People put a lot of work into this, so yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy and have fun. See you
Thanks
guys
for
next
joining, Tin.
Of course, later.
later.
Bye. Okay, so yeah, we're back in the beginning of the game, and it's a stage plus difference right now, but I mean, it's it's CV4. We could see some anything really. So
Yeah. Like we were talking about, like the pace only gets a bit like riskier as we go on in the stages. Stage 1s and 2s. I mean, for PB attempts, they're highly resettable, sure. But when we're talking about being as safe as possible, you definitely just want to use those strats that only gain about a second or so in time. Like that's the cool thing about CV4, right? Is that the competition of the higher tier of gameplay has all of these optimized strats that only save like fractions of a second.
yeah. Yep, there's like the big time saves are honestly, the big time saves in this game aren't even that big. It's like, I mean, it's like a lot of people like put pressure on doing zip, but zip is like really not a big time save. Like ultimately, it's not a big time save compared to just having consistent movement throughout the game. That's probably your biggest time save throughout the whole game.
Yeah, definitely. Consistency definitely counts, especially for this game where pretty much any instance can happen.
Okay, nice boosts from Retro.
Yeah, and Kung Fu Cricket's actually going through a little bit of stage 3-1 really nicely. Did have one nice vault over the Mudmen, and we still have a bit more vaults to go, but as long as you take as little damage as possible, you'll be set for stage 2 and 3, or 3, 2 and 3, 3. Let's see here. Okay, really nice. And that is fine-ish. Like ish. like yeah. You take a total of 4 points of damage off of those Mudmen if they're completely formed. But okay, really nice vaults. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna make a comment, and I was gonna say, when did Kung Fu Crickets die? Because I mean, he only has a 2 multiplier right now, and I'm like, did I just miss it, or did someone see it? I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Having some struggles. Oh, he accidentally grabbed the stopwatch. Okay, thank you, Anne.
All right, back in the game for close associates.
Oh my god. All right, so it looks like Crickets was having issues like with the ring snap, which is totally understandable. So he just did the glitch where he was able to walk through the enemies, so it's nice and safe, and he doesn't have to bother just struggling to get the ring snap.
And let me tell you about Team Close Associates that this guy's been grinding for the 3-3 stages, sorry, the stage 3 blocks. So you can see some really nice time save from on there.
Yeah, I mean,
Cricket. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the PB difference right now is like Retro has like a 35, 56, and Kung Fu just got a 38. And I feel like Crickets has been kind of like slowly but surely rising, and actually quickly rising. I don't even want to say slowly but surely, but I feel like we're gonna see some. I don't know if we'll see an upset or not.
I don't know, that merman in stage 3 for Kung Fu Crickets really tried to take him down with a water gun. It's not very effective, and he goes on more to even more of 3-3.
Yeah, you have to react pretty quickly to the merman in that screen.
Oh, nice despawn.
Oh.
Can we get the hops? and we got the hop.
Nice ring from KFC.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Getting smacked around a little bit there.
Yeah, it was. The skellies were not nice. Yeah, those skellies have different patterns like every time. It's like reacting to them is it's a little frustrating sometimes. Okay, Retro making his way into 3-1. And then Cricket's doing short work of the good old serpents.
All right, let's see about Retrophile's way through 3-1. Again, this kind of like sets the pace here for how much damage boost and juice you can accrue. On the stage 4 for Team Bloody Tears for the second time this match. And again, this is a stage where you do not want to make any mistakes.
No, and yeah, you definitely don't. And there's a lot of lag to deal with too on this second screen here. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's struggling with the skelly there. But this particular part right here with the skellies are just, yeah, it's lag heaven. But he did pretty good mitigating the lag there. Retro is a little low on health, honestly, but I don't know what he's gonna wind up doing here. But he definitely will not take a boost here, I don't think. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. We'll probably forego an eye boost as well. We'll see how the mer people pattern.
He shouldn't have too many problems with the... I mean, unless he gets hit, but he'll definitely have enough health for, like, the eye boost if he... Nothing detrimental happens.
Yeah, again, it is 3-3.
No, nope, no issues so far. Cricket's on the coffee break room, as Tin calls it. Nice side boost.
Very nice.
Retro.
Very nice boost. We got some meat. We got some hearts. Let's go.
Yeah. Crickets is just contemplating his next move. I'll just chilling on the platform, I'm sure.
When the AI is thinking. All right, we're seeing some really quick work being made out of stage 3-3 by Retrophile. You know, whereas Kung Fu Crickets had a little bit of trouble on stage 3-2, just trying to make that climb. It looks like Retrophile's just doing some smooth sailing on here.
Yeah, it was pretty clean.
And you know, I did hear that in chat. I'm gonna call it the washing machine room. The washing machine room.
The washing machine room.
The tumble dry, 25 cent all day. Let's go.
With Dracula using his Snuggles brand.
Only the finest of linen.
Oh. My cape must be the softest in all the land.
All right, really nice kill from Retrophile on 3-3 as well. Like we might be seeing a slow and steady catch up here.
So KFC not opting for Zip. I had heard lots and lots of rumors and talk that he would consider doing the new Richter Zip because he's been practicing it. It's like the faster Zip in the stage now, the one that JC does. And yeah, it's definitely a little more difficult for sure. I had heard him contemplating it, but he opted not to go for any Zip, so probably the better choice.
And we also got Kung Fu going up to Coordinate, so if you're squeamish on the photosensitivity, make sure to avert thine eyes for at least 30 seconds. Really nice stacks on the boomerang on Coordinate, though. Really nice stacks on the boomerang on the Wixel as well. You gotta love the quick kill techniques and just how kind of easy it is to execute it.
What would we do without the crosses in this game? everything would be, I don't know, it would be a lot harder.
Yeah, I turned the game off for sure. Like, I know there are a bunch of like mods out for Castlevania 4, like, you know, stuff. Look, if you don't include the boomerang, I can't play.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
can't
No,
play it.
I feel that, and I think I feel the same way. I mean, I'll play this game casually, but
We got Bloody Tears going up to 5-1, and all right, so we had a little bit of a technical difficulty from 4-4 to like 5-1, but I literally am telling you folks that ain't happening. Like it's literally jump up, you shoot your like it's a Mario stage. Like I can't cast a Mario stage. Come on. Will the harpies behave? Yes. Then turn to page 42.
that's right. Yeah, it's like just check the check off the box. Harpies cooperate. Yes, move on. See the next step, please.
More tumble dry for Retrophile. Again, making really nice usage of the sub weapons just so you don't generate that whip lag when you're trying to take care of these obstacles. Really nice to grab the invincibility potion, cuts your, well, it doesn't turn you into a solid object, so it's also really good for the lag as well.
Yeah, and Crickets is now coming up on stage 6, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure he'll just do a nice comfy 3 cycle. I don't know if he's doing anything riskier than that, but oh, that's not a good situation to be in. But
Simon, go down the hole.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think he plans to do anything risky, but no. But he's got a solid lead right now. I mean, there's
Absolutely
no reason to play overly risky unless you're just feeling it. In which case, I respect it.
You didn't go for the bad zippery doos in stage 4, so he might be itching.
Okay, good. He's taking it nice and 3 cycle. I was like, oh no, what is he doing?
Yeah, one of the perils of this room is like holding your jump up for too long, so you get that sticky floor, and then like the cycle is just off at that point.
Oh, good Coronaut from Retro. Very good Coronaut.
We might see early.
Oh, early orb. Oh yeah, dude.
Yes. The best
Very
type
nice.
of commentator's curse.
That's the rarely seen.
Really good early grab. So good.
Yeah, it's a really cool orb to there's only like, I don't know, like 2 early orbs you can get like that. Like that are considered difficult, which would be like stage 8 and this one. And they're both pretty cool to see when they happen because it's not an easy thing to do.
All right, going on to getting tapped by that one bird. And getting tapped by that axe thrower. All right, Kung Fu Crickets is going to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, his health situation's not very good right now, but there is a meet coming up here soon.
Yeah,
but
there
still, even so, like it's a little risky. Depends on how we. Oh no! Oh, I'm just gonna stop talking.
So at the very least, there is a secret room that we mentioned in game 1. Where you could, get back up on your boomerangs, get back up on your multipliers. I was gonna say multiplication. This is 3rd grade.
It still works,
Simon's timetable is coming to an Amiga near you, all right?
Simon, the math teacher.
How many pieces of meat? All right. But fortunately, this kind of cuts down that discrepancy, and now both teams have suffered a pretty grievous death at some point during this race.
Yep, that's a big one. It's a very big time loss, but yeah, it definitely closes the gap here, which is nice to see. at least for the viewers. So let's see what Retro's gonna do here on the chandeliers. I don't expect him to do anything wild here either. But he might do a 2-cycle, so I think he's pretty confident with that. Maybe not. It's looking like not. Yeah. It's not.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. Like,
Still maybe about 40 or so second discrepancy here, but like that gap is getting ever the more smaller, especially since you kind of gotta work your way back up, or at least Kung Fu Crickets has got to when it comes
nice
to
boost.
That was really nice boost actually.
Yeah, I think I saw that last weekend too. I'm interested to know the time difference on that one. It's probably a pretty new strat, so. But yeah, to answer Kenshin's question in the chat, it says if a runner is on the relay race having a good run and maybe on PB pace, do you think it is wise to go risky and try to get the PB, or do you think it's better to not risk the death for the sake of the relay team? So, what do you think, Bobby?
So in team sports, you have to be a team player, right?
Yep.
If there is a potential for PB, and like let's say you're on like a victory lap, you're on like Gaibon, and you're kind of like feeling it, that's fine. But like people know that I'll say Soul Calibur 4 again. Super Castlevania 4 is not the easiest game to kind of keep together. Like there will always be a time and a moment where things can and will go wrong. And if like for general PB paces and like solo attempts, that should be fine. But for the sake of the team, it might be wise to kind of like stay a little bit safe.
Yeah, that's pretty much my sentiment as well. I just think if you're doing a relay race, you gotta exactly what you said. You gotta be a team player. You're not thinking of yourself. You're thinking of the team. So it's exactly how I feel. There will always be PB attempts later on.
Yeah, that's just content, man.
Yep, for real, right?
All right, Blades here's coming up to stage 7. Wando, we're going smacking with these boomerangs again, just holding right, holding R, or holding X if that fits your controller configuration preferences.
Oh, he's a little low on health, but okay. No problems from the ghosts. It was a little spooky for like a hot second, but he's fine.
I think he would have been. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, I think Retrofy would have been fine even if he got tapped by one of those ghosts because he had 4 HP.
He did. I get concerned like with the nice book jump from Crickets. Very nice.
Miss a book jump.
No, I mean literature leap. Yeah, I think what I was thinking with the ghost is that even if he was fine, like sometimes when you get knocked back, it like throws you off, and then you're like scrambling, and then you're like, oh no, and then you just get hit again.
Yeah, that goes like to like arc back up a little bit to the left, and then just
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm almost positive that's happened to me. But yeah, both on stage 7 right now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Again, close associates definitely made up in a lot of time, especially due to some mistakes on Bloody Tear's side.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if Crickets would have actually gone for book jump if he hadn't died previously. I wonder, because I feel like he's been kind of playing it safer. But I'm pretty sure he felt a little pressure to do the book jump. And Retro not doing it, yeah. No, it's your boss, Bobby.
Cool. I mean, like, as soon as I look over, he's dead. You don't touch me like this, okay? Dracul, Armor Battler, and Dullahan walking. Right?
But yeah, nice stage overall from Crickets. trying to keep the lead that he has, even with the death. The Retro taking the backup meat here just to play it safe, which is totally fine.
A Retrofile with these cross whips as well, like Plink status.
Yep.
All right, stage hatred. Now, if something were to happen,
this is what would happen.
You know, I just couldn't fathom what would happen, but. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Crickets is definitely playing it safe here, and I totally respect it. I think it depends on how Retro's gonna play the next stage. If he's gonna play it more optimal / more risky, but I think Crickets just wants to make sure nothing else happens, which I get.
I think he's scream looking.
Like, I think I'm okay here. I think I can take it safe here.
Really clean, cool kill, and also just leading up to that, really nice 7-2 overall for Retrofile, putting Team of Close Associates ever more closer in that margin.
That was a funny thing Retro was doing with the crumbling platforms there. Okay, that's a little extra. That's okay. You get a meat here, so it's not like that bad of a thing. All right, let's see.
Is he gonna go for it?
No. Okay. Also playing it safe. Oh, okay. This is actually not good. He has to wait out that crusher now, which is yeah. At least he's alive. Let's see what kind of strat he's gonna do down here on the stairs. Okay, doing it the traditional way to get through the crushers here.
I mean, I'll tell you, Retrofile is just creeping on.
Yeah,
up.
He really is. He really is. Oh, there's a boost there. It's a pretty cool drip boost. Don't do anything risky, Crickets. I mean, really? Okay. I was half expecting him to just whip down in that instance. I was like, you better not!
Alright, there we go. Then second half of 8-2 on Close Associates side. No stair ride.
And Frankie is long gone on Cricket's side.
A nice triangle on Kung Fu Cricket side as well.
Yeah, I think, both runners have really not been, they've kind of been playing very similarly in the sense that they're not, doing anything overly risky. But, I don't know, it's just, small things are adding up, and, Retro's really, like you said, he's, creeping.
There we go, we got the damage boost on 9-1.
Very nice.
Really nice Franken kill.
Yep. Let's see if we can get the quick orb. Oh!
Okay, one for 2. Yeah. Really good for a relay race.
For sure. Oh, he got all of those. Cricket's nailed all of those platforms. Getting the maximum lag there.
Yeah, so much lag generated, and the enemies are just really waiting to capitalize on it.
Yeah, this the devs weren't playing nice in this one part of the game. It's let me give them a taste of the old school Castlevania.
And the only way we need to do that is to generate all the lag. We need those ghost sprites there, okay? Keep that layer in.
Oh, Cricket's a little low on health, so yeah, he's gonna opt to kill the bone dragon there, which is, I think that's a good idea. And now he's got the extra health. Okay, so you can do it on this screen too. The respawning meat.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yep, so you do that twice in this stage, which is pretty forgiving if you know to do it, so... Oh!
Absolutely.
The bat! The bat was chasing me.
Retro was trying to get away from that bat, but he wasn't having it. Okay, I think Crickets might go for the double meat. No, okay. He's got enough health, so he doesn't really have to worry about doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if he gets hit by the Bone Dragon twice up here, which can happen. He whips. Oh, he should whip here, or okay, he's fine. Yeah, if you whip the Bone Dragon here on the vertical climb, it kind of it'll freeze his position enough that you get past him in one hit instead of two.
All right, Retrophile again creeping on up. He's not opting to go for any of these other like safety strats. No double meets, and we're just I think about like only a couple of screens away from each other. Like this, like wow, like if you really think about it, we're close associates where it was about like a stage, maybe a stage and a half behind. Retrophile's picking that up.
Yep.
And making this a really, really close race for close associates. Oh,
yeah, that wasn't a good bad breakup for Crickets, but not bad overall, because that could be a lot worse. Okay, 22 hits on the bat for the breakup. Also on Retro's screen. Yeah, I mean, they're like so close.
Yeah.
Not that far apart at all at this point. And nice breakup from Retro. Really, really nice. And yeah. Solid kill.
Yeah, like cutting it down to about, I want to say like 30 seconds now. Like,
yeah, at
what
least.
A great gap close.
Yep. It's gonna.
But here we go, right? Like this is where things have gone wrong before.
Yep.
So we have to, wait with bated breath and see if we can clear those quickly.
Okay.
So that is actually a really precise jump that you got.
It is. Yeah, that skeleton is not easy to navigate. He has different patterns and you have to react to them. And yeah, I mean, if you're not on the platform at the right time, you can kiss your platforms goodbye.
Absolutely, but we just have Retrophile again creeping back on up within literal seconds now. As we are hitting. Oh, very nice Kung Fu Crickets with that Medusa boost. Not opting for that.
No.
I wouldn't either. Sometimes you hit up and you get limp and then you die. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, last weekend, Cricket surprised everybody when he went for the fast ring in that room, and he pulled it off quite well. But yeah, he didn't have good footing to try for it, and so I'm glad he didn't. Yeah, he's really playing very solid right now.
Puppy-ish moving. All right, like ain't no other way to slice it. Again, taking advantage of these sort of losses of bloody tier, like the loss of time and all that stuff. But now close associates is getting really, really close for this race.
The close associates are making close. I don't know, just whatever. I think I had something in my head. I was trying to be funny and just.
It's all right. We can't all have our good days.
No.
All right, but we have one more RNG intensive part for stage A. Do we get the fast and mommy? Whoa, Kung Fu Crickets doesn't have nearly any.
He doesn't have any hearts. Yeah.
Magic number is like what, like 21, 22 or so on a good day.
Yep. That's about how much you.
Meanwhile, on Retrophile's side.
Oh my god!
Just at one cycle, mommy puts close associates ahead by seconds.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely incredible. The shifts, rather, how the turntables.
Unbelievable. Like, it's like
the cost difference was just the amount of hearts that Crickets didn't have, and then Retro just capitalized. He was like, "Yep, I have all the hearts."
It's not even over yet, but I'm so scared. We got a lot more lag mitigation and really good on Retrophile's side. Just making use of those sub weapons, and also really nice destroying those bats too. That's something that we didn't see from either player in game 1, because Close Associates had to catch up from that death on hearts, whereas Bloody Tears side, we were missing on a couple of those. Like, we got a couple of down whips instead of diagonal whips, so definitely adds up in the frames lost there. Speaking of,
God.
It's never over.
Oh my gosh.
It's so close now. Kenshin, Trek, and Anduin are at the ready.
Yeah.
Like, this is absolutely fantastic.
Honestly, it's gonna make the last race like that much more interesting.
My dude said team of gap closes.
Yes, there you go. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you for filling in the gap. Like, literally. I was like trying to find something to say about it. I was like,
oh my lord. This is absolutely, shout outs to everyone watching this so far. We have 100 people in the chat for some Super Castlevania 4 80% relays. Hey, I just want to make a slight mention to, please follow these runners. If you like some retro, if you like some Castlevania speedruns, these folks are grinding down their times every week. Team of Close Associates, make sure to follow Lord Fancy Plus, Retrophile TV, and Kenshin Trek on Bloody Tear side. Make sure to follow Eagle Eye Jones. That's with 5 E's. Make sure to crunch those numbers. Kung Fu Crickets and Win. Make sure to follow those on those respective channels. And we got the Slagra fight coming on up. We got Retrophile just chipping away at him with the terrible 2s. Let's see if we get any dives. And it looks,
This is gonna be interesting to see how Slagra
absolutely
behaves and how the runners handle. Because Crickets has a pretty solid setup for Sir Slog, which is really helpful.
Really helpful.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Oh, the same amount of health! They have the same amount of health!
We are within 5 seconds of each other when it comes to these two teams duking it on out in Castlevania 4 80%, and it's still anyone's game. It's all up to execution now.
That's right. Well, and track spawns could be a deciding factor also, actually.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
We'll see how he behaves too. He's not as bad as Slagra, but But Gaibon is down. Retro a little bit ahead. Gosh, this is wild.
That's never my favorite sound effect in the game. Where that song. Oh no.
Yeah, taking a hit here is not ideal for death, but good.
Yeah, this
good
is a bit
situation.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Let's see what happens with Crickets. Looking good for the quick kill. Nice. Very nice. So that also helped too.
Absolutely.
Crickets definitely had a nice death kill there.
This is so close, y'all. Coming up to that final Drac. Same multiplier, same heart count. But what will Drac do?
Yeah, I mean, really, if Retro has some bad spawns here, it could really make it pretty even. That's not ideal, but not ideal. We only got 2 hits on the first spawn there. Okay, well, Cricket's got 3.
Yeah, this is gonna be quite the scramble fest.
Not a great spawn for Crickets there.
Yeah, we got some double stacks on Retrophile's side. Far right spawn. Yeah, definitely not ideal.
Nope.
But we
Yeah.
should be getting him down to phase 2 on close associate side. And with a
Oh.
safety meet.
Okay, nice.
And also
Going
another
into-
safety meet.
Yeah.
There we go. Bleh.
Oh.
That's gonna be a GG's.
Yep, GG's.
And Retrofile putting
Wow.
in the effort to
What a-
take the team to a lead.
What a great run from Retro. Like, I mean, great run from both of them too, honestly.
Yes.
Because, I mean, it was, I don't know. Like, Retro he was consistent throughout the whole thing. He was like, they played very similarly, but he was just, like, just that more consistent throughout the whole thing. Solid.
Yeah, and Kung Fu Cricket's definitely made well with bouncing back from really unfortunate events. We had a dev, we had a stopwatch pickup, but
Yep.
still, you know, maintaining that sort of like balance.
Yeah,
Here's where it starts to get extremely risky here for Team Bloody Tears, because Kenshin Trek on close associate side has to be one of the most dedicated grinders of Super Castlevania 4.
Yeah, Anwin he's been on fire lately. He's really been on fire. He's like, and Kenshin is extremely consistent, and Anwin's like on the up and up in terms of like his time. So it's, I don't know, it's gonna be a really good race.
There we go. And like again, stage 1 business as usual. And went on some 1 HP magic. However, we got some hiccups here.
Yeah, Anwin definitely is like, he had a little bit of a hiccup on the second screen there. He took like an extra hit there. Oh my gosh, and he took an extra hit here also. Yeah, it's he's gonna have to play it a little safe. I think Anwin, he's never really done these type of races before, and he has like said that he's playing a little nervous. He was playing nervous last weekend too, and he also had some controller issues. So, you know, it's always this first stage, right? It's like the easiest stage, but it's also the easiest stage to mess up on too, because your nerves are high. So hopefully he can kind of shake it off.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about that, because like you and I have like background in like a bit more competitive genres and spectrums and all that stuff. How is that, like, you know, that sort of like mindset when you're trying to perform like your absolute best, like consistent, but you're not in like not really like that familiar with like a race or relay race mindset?
I mean, it's also just like experience too, right? It's like the more you do it, the more you're like comfortable with it. But like I always felt like in a competitive setting, like even like during like a tournament match or something, like you're playing your opponent for the first time, right? And it's like you always have like a set, which is nice in fight games and stuff. Like you have like multiple opportunities to make it up. But like I feel like once you're in the groove and like your hands are moving more, like you kind of warmed up, and like it's like the nerves start to like gradually fade away because you're focused on the match. So it's kind of similar in like a speed game setting, you know, where like you got your first stage or like, you know, the first hard trick in the game, and like I don't know, like sometimes you just need something wrong to happen before you're like in the groove, you know.
Yeah, because like if like the more you can control a situation, the more you kind of like feel like in that groove, you know, like the more that you feel that things are going to be going your way because you can control these anomalies.
And
really
yeah,
nice
what's
paces.
your,
Go ahead.
yeah, everything like everybody's kind of doing well right now. I mean, Anwin kind of had to recover, but I think he's recovering a little better now. I feel like he's in that groove that I was talking about, like, you know, like the nerves are gradually passing.
Yeah,
So
there's
yeah,
not gonna be-
2-2.
Yeah, there's not gonna be much ado about 2-2. You know, just hold right, jump a little bit. Hopefully you don't. So and then you got to make sure that you have a little bit of heart count, just so you can start stage 3-1 off right. But
Bobby, how do you deal with nerves when it comes to like tournaments and stuff?
You know, piggybacking a little bit off what you said, so it's just like how familiar you are with you know, controlling the situation, especially in like a, you know, a tournament like race setting. And it may be coming to grips and accepting that, like, you know, the performance that you'll put on won't be perfect. I think that's like the one thing, especially for like newer speedrunners that try to, like, you know, come in and, like, you know, do races or like do PB attempts and like all that stuff, is that like tilt is an extremely major factor, especially like it might be a bit daunting that, you know, there are a lot of people populating the leaderboards with like way lower times, but like, and like you really want to get, like, you know, like up like them, but you know, even their runs aren't perfect. You know, that's why we have tasks. That's why we have like things to, like, you know, like reference and like look up to. But like no human has ever, like, you know, performed like the perfect run for this game. There's still, you know, a lot of you know, a lot of things to even like discover. You know, there very well could be. So when it comes to that that bit of like a, you know, a mindset, I think, you know, kind of like humbling yourself like a little bit in that aspect will also do good to the mindset. Like, you know, nobody's perfect. You don't have to be. Just play the best that you can.
That's right. Yeah, totally agree. So everyone on 3-1, which is and Anwin is not that far behind. Actually, like, I don't know, 10 seconds, not even.
And we've got really good vaults over these mudmen as well. Oh, but
yeah,
fortunate kind of cluster. So like when I started like doing speed runs, like I would try to like avoid these people like entirely by like despawning them. Obviously it takes, you know, a bit of time to do that, but like this was probably, you know, 3-1 and like onward, probably like the biggest hurdle for like me learning this game actually. You just have to be like so precise on damage boost juice and, like, you know how you take damage. Kenshin going for early ring.
Oh, little, okay, not an issue. Yeah, he had the second ring
nice
there.
Relatch.
Yep. See what Anwin does. A little bit of a hiccup and nice.
Well,
okay,
nice.
Not a big recovery there.
Yeah, literal seconds within each other. Anwin's still in the game. Bloody Tears still in the game, and this is still a very close game.
Yeah, it's it's extremely close. And Anwin's health and both Kenshin's health are in good shape right now to take the eye boost coming up here.
Oh. But having to deal with a lot more, and just having to hinder him a little bit, but see if we can get this eyeball boost, and he does. Really
very
great.
Nice. Yep. So then, yeah, you get your meat pickup here. So let's see, the merman behaved pretty well on Kenshin Street, and let's see how they behave for. Okay, good reaction from Anwin.
Absolutely.
Very good. You have to be ready for it. Like, you have to 100% be ready for it. It's like I almost go into it thinking it's gonna happen. So like I'm just ready for it every time. So
might swing my whip at half staff just in case.
Just in case.
A bit of precaution. The climb looking really nice for both competitors. Are we gonna be seeing? Ooh. Oh, I think Anwin actually like had it like instantly.
Yeah, he did, and then he retracted the whip a little bit. And yeah, he didn't have enough height to make the platform, unfortunately.
Really nice tower climbing for both these competitors. Kenshin having to do a second whip, but only losing minimal time. Let's see how Anwin reacts as soon as this pool fills up. Oh, really nice backups from him as well. And there we go. Still really close. Oh, little nice triangle there.
Now, 10, 12... I don't know. Yeah, it's about like 15 seconds or so. 15 to 20. Okay, oh, nice. Nice boost. I don't know if you meant for that, but that was a nice boost from Kenshin there. Wexel.
Oh.
Dealing with the lag here pretty good. Nice. And when having a clean 4-1 so far.
Yeah, both players opting the grapper for the safety HP as well. Really good quick kill from Puwex, or to that Puwexel from Kenshin. And now that we're entering the waiting room, coffee room, whatever you want to call it. Head on over to Bloody Tears side. Really nice Puwexel kill as well.
Nice swag from Kenshin.
Yeah. And not only swag, but the slightest bit of lag reduction here. If you can see if you can pull that up. Oh.
It's up the top, yeah, but you have to have like enough crosses. I'm pretty sure he had enough crosses. Oh, okay, this is a sticky situation. He jumped. He jumped a little bit, and then the Medusa heads had a bad height because the Medusa heads they spawn based off your positioning. So it's okay though.
All right, while we're coming up, while we're here, we just want to remind y'all that the finale, the grand finals of this relay race will take place later today in shortly over 6 hours. So make sure you stay tuned on in. If anyone here isn't currently following Castlevania Speedruns on Twitch, make sure you do that as well.
So, yep, the washing room, as we've been calling it, as someone pointed out.
The tumble dry.
The tumble dry. Oh my god. So yeah.
You were saying, Chris, before.
Yes.
Before Giggles McGee.
Oh my god. No, just the lag. Kenshin really had no issues dealing with that, and yeah, Kenshin will not be doing zip.
Okay.
It's not his thing. And Anwin, as far as I know, he will attempt it because he has said multiple times that he has no reason not to. So yes, he will be going for it. This would be our first. Oh no! I don't know if that was nerves or what, but he just had bad footing there. He didn't crawl enough onto the platform properly, so he opted out. I don't know if the bat spawned, actually. I didn't see, so maybe that could have been an issue also. Because the bat needs to spawn properly. But...
And again, kind of like going back to what we said about like the very minimal time saves on like the most optimal tricks. Like, what you don't want to do is fail the bat. Fail the zip.
No, not at all. So it works out for him, especially since Kenshin didn't go for the zip. There's no reason, like, he would have got a slight time gain there, but wouldn't have been like a major time gain if he had gotten it anyway. So
and we're still
nice
extremely
kills.
close on the nice kills on both. Are we gonna be
oh, so close though. Yeah, your favorite stage, Bobby. How do you feel about this stage?
You're gonna make me say it now. Let me tell you about stage 5 and the lack of activity in stage 5. Ain't happening, okay? There is nothing worth noting besides the harpies, okay? They might close in on you. They might be one of those little dog critters or anything like that. But it's a short stage. You will make short work of everything here. This is like the kind of like valiant stride, or maybe like meaty strut. Like Simon knows he's gonna whoop ass right here. Or
that was a very bad harpy spawn there. That's the one
really,
spawn
really
that you don't want to deal with, and that's like that's like the worst thing.
in this entire stage. I mean, they could spawn earlier and mess with you, but you really don't like that one because you can't do anything about it. So.
I love this because this references Castlevania 1. Doom, 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 And now you're in Castlevania 1. Well, welcome all you Castlevania 1 old heads. This is Castlevania 1 Remastered, also known as Castlevania 4.
Imagine if CV1 started where like you go through the stage and then Chandeliers is in the next stage. Like, wait, what?
Max, you might want to gather some CV1 old heads because this is a really good idea. Snag, all them old heads, you know. So. All right, chandelier room. People getting really comfy, cozy with this, and we are extremely close with the pace here.
Kenshin. Okay, they're all doing free cycle, which is fine. Yeah. Nobody playing risky. Yep, there's not too much going on here. Just gotta wait it out.
Yeah, there's like a cycle's worth of time difference between these two players. It's actually really uncanny.
Yeah. Yeah, if they play pretty similarly in their strats, which they seem to be right now, it's just gonna be based off of movement, which I think is super cool, honestly.
Yeah,
that's kind of where it was in the last race too, and I found it like much more interesting to like see the time games and losses from it.
Yeah, this has been an incredible kind of like story arc where, you know, game one seemed to be a little bit one-sided, but there was still some mistakes made on Bloody Tear side in games 2, and culminating in like this sort of like battle of like, you know, the like veterans versus trying to compete with like, you know, inside of your own head, you know?
Yeah, Anwin got that cool like boost that he came up with. Or like you take a boost off the bat and then you like you got the iframes through the spikes, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So a skeleton hellway for both of them. Let's see how they deal with it. Kenshin, no problem, easy every time, and same with Anwin.
There's officially a 3-second differential between these two players. It's absolutely incredible. These last couple stages will be all right, 4-second differential between. Let's
see. Okay, nice coffins. Nothing. Okay, nice. He's gonna get the boost off of the coffins, which is great. It's a decent time save there. Let's see how the ghosts behave. Good old ghosts. Well, they both have enough health, so I mean, they shouldn't really have any issues getting past this room.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, good.
3.5-second differential. Anwin is fighting.
Nice.
Bloody tooth, bloody nail for Bloody Tears.
Oh.
and he's at a net 0 over Kenshin. That one hard.
Oh. Wowie. All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Kenshin took the traditional boost off the knight there, and then Anwin went for the newer strat there. You want to kill the guy.
I am so like I'm surprised, but I'm also relieved that like whenever people like just walked off into those stairs in 7-1, that stairs boss did not activate.
I guess you have to just believe in the stairs to catch you.
That is a lie.
I know, right? You want to believe, but
Well, speaking of believing, we got a really nice axe throw from Kenshin's side.
Nope.
Not
no
going
literature
for a
leap.
book jump. Not the lit leap.
The lit leap. All right, Anwin's going
we got
for it.
Anwin!
Nice.
Miss a book
Nice,
jump.
nice. Yeah, that helps. I mean, this race is so close, so it's like, you know, anything like
Absolutely.
that is gonna be such a like help. Like, it's just crazy. Oh man.
And like
Yep.
considering the stage that's coming up next, like I hope they stay within like 3 to 5 seconds of each other.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Manix. It's like the teams are talking to each other, so there's probably a lot of that going on too, where it's like, you know, just don't do this, you know, like, and maybe you should go for that.
Oh my God!
What?
We
Frame
have
for
the sync.
Oh my god!
That is absolutely incredible. We've got Anwin taking some damage boosters, and now he is frames ahead of
we
Team of
got
Close Associates.
We got the live side by side right here.
Cool is dead. Kenshin got the quicker kill though. It is back and forth. This tug of war between Close Associates and Bloody Tears.
Is this real?
Is this real life? We got a left whip on Kenshin's side, a right whip on Anwin's side. We have a middle whip on the layout. Very nice layout, by the way.
Yeah. That was
And now-
that's art.
It is time for stage hatred.
Oh my god. So let's see. Alright. I don't know. Oh, Kenshin took a little up there. I don't think he meant for that at all. Okay, playing safe here. Anwin usually plays pretty optimal on this part, but yeah, I think he's just opting to play it safe, which completely makes sense.
Yeah, we're talking about nerves. We're talking about, like, you know, tilt proof.
This is not a good situation to be in at all. Okay, good.
We need to get to that meat. All right, there we go.
Oh,
Now these bone dragons playing bullet hell.
okay. I made it past. Yeah, that was not a nice situation to be in, but yeah, he got through it. Thankfully.
Kenshin powering on through as well. Have not seen a death from either competitor. Rather, either of these two competitors. This has been probably the closest that we've seen all race.
Yeah, I mean, Kenshin he's pulled ahead a little bit more due to Anwin's hiccup on 8-1, the first screen, but really not that far behind it. Ooh, the Kirby stay red. Oh!
And with a non-one frame jump
Oh no.
into that, there is going to be a boomerang back up, but there's no longer going to be that tight pace that we've been coveting.
It's not the worst death at all, like in terms of time, so it's not going to be like a detriment, but yeah, I mean, if Kenshin continues to play solidly and consistently,
Well, Vegas Bridge keeps playing with Kenshin, like...
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
That was a little bit of a discrepancy on its own.
Oh my god, that was spooky a little bit there. Whew. Okay, yeah, Anwin got he got across, which is great. He's not gonna get any multiplier here, so Frankie might be more time consuming, but he will gain his triple back by like the third screen. And
it's extremely easy to get back up into multipliers for the major part of 9-1.
Yeah, 9-1, you can make up the whole thing pretty much. So let's see how stage 9 treats both of these players.
A little bit of lag generated on Kenshin's side, but that was just an unfortunate pairing of spawns at that time. But we still there's only a room's difference now.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, pretty much anything could happen still. I mean, it's... I'll say, yeah, he already got his second multiplier Anwin, and he will get the third on the next screen towards the end, on the, after the crumbling platforms.
Kenshin making it pretty cleanly through these next couple of segments, suffering little damage, which is definitely gonna help him a lot, especially when it comes to making decisions on whether to go for safety meets. Like if he plays cleanly, he doesn't have to go for either of them.
Nice, he got his triple back. Great. Nice screen by Kenshin, getting past the Bone Dragon with no damage. And he's gonna take the meat. Yep.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, you have no reason to not go for it. Like especially in a race setting, like you have like zero reason to not get it. No risky strats here. Nice.
I know.
So I am a little low on health, but it's okay. I don't know if he's gonna go back up or not. Okay, he's not. Oh! Okay.
And this
not
might be...
not ideal. Yeah.
Alright, solid backup though. Can suffer about maybe like one more hit, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Kenshin with a really clean climb.
Yeah, oh, he got double hit though on the Bone Dragon. Not the worst thing to happen when you have full health though, so it's not even an issue.
He's gonna be going for double meat. Chicken teriyaki. Let's go.
Delicious. See how the Richards behave? Okay, Richards are good. Yeah, so Anwin, he hit the Bone Dragon there with his whip, which I was mentioning in the previous race, helps ensure that you only take one hit on the Bone Dragon.
Alright, we got Zapbat here.
Nice breakup by Kenshin.
Adequate count, and they're seeming to clump up together.
That's great. Fantastic. Really, really good kill. And now it's Anwin's turn. Yep. Little bit of a... Okay, not bad. Yeah, that's fine. Oh!
Yeah, like you can make up on like some stacks with like boomerangs, but also a really, really quick kill.
Yep, solid.
The game isn't over yet, folks. There are still 2 full stages. This is still any team's game. And you have to tip your hat to all 6 of these competitors for this match, because they have been absolutely outstanding in not only their play, but keeping this race close.
Yeah, the second screen in A is... oh, nice, he got the... he despawned the gears on the little pegs on the gears.
Lag? Right?
Yeah, it's there is a strat that like if you do it properly, it will despawn those pegs, and yeah, it helps reduce the lag overall. Okay. Yep, nothing risky here. Nice. And when having no issues as well, going through the screen.
Yeah, absolutely love to see it, because no one loves to die on stage A.
Okay. No problems here. And when probably... Will he... Oh! Okay. Yep. Nice. Very, very nice.
Yes.
Very, very, very nice. Yeah, it's... Things like that are gonna help him in the long run. And Anwin will likely go for the fast climb here, which will also actually make up quite a bit of time if he gets it. Yep, looking good. Solid.
And win.
That's gonna be a big help. And if he can get the yep.
Okay.
No,
just not go to the right. He's just trying to save that time, trying to get that early ring the second time.
Yeah, we're both like too excited. Okay.
All right. Woo!
Oh,
This
we're
could
getting
be a
some-
1.
Yeah, could be a 1 cycle, mommy.
Let's see what I want to see the same spawn. Come on, game. Be nice.
Oh!
Oh man, that's definitely something that would have helped for sure. Now, yeah, but you know what? Kenshin didn't get the 1 cycle though, so it was actually a 2 cycle for him.
Yeah, but not a favorable position for Anduin. Again, the second soft left with that, having to go for a 3rd cycle on Mummy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna come down to just everything in B. It's gonna come down to everything in B. So
Yeah, you absolutely can't let up with execution. Like, oh, Kenshin's just kind of like missing a couple with the down whips there. Like, it's just, again, little things like that that might contribute to turning the tables, turning the tides.
nice so far. All right, let's see what the vertical climb has to say about this. Kenshin making sure he grabs. He grabs his hearts pretty early because he has pretty much max hearts at this point. And I guess he chooses to do this early so he doesn't have to do any risky heart grabs like later, or he just wants to have the extra hearts because he has 40, which is way more than you need for this part. So I guess he feels safer giving them.
Yeah, that's a pretty smart decision.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, Anwin making his way through. Also,
Yeah, merely seconds behind.
yeah.
And
Oh.
like,
So you know that Skelly always. Oh, the okay. Anwin with the cute ring grab. Love it. Love it. He's very good at that. Like I always see him go for it, and he's pretty consistent at that. Okay, so here we go. As Kenshin calls him, the Destroyer of Dreams. So
absolutely.
let's see if he is destroying any dreams. Oh, he only got 2 hits off the slug in the first, though. Not ideal.
Yeah, only stacking those terrible 2s right now, but still. Oh,
Very good.
stacking out some really nice damage.
Nice. Very
Really
nice
good
so
on the
far.
health. There we go. The bounce back.
Oh!
Oh, absolutely great. Let's see on Anduin's side. He can catch up a little bit. Got a triple.
Man,
Oh, this is so spicy. Unfortunately, a dive.
Oh no. Okay. Not the worst thing happening here. Actually, oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
It's fine.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, it was a little longer for Anwin,
Yep.
but at least he didn't act like a complete
Yeah,
jerk.
and at least we got Gaibon kind of, just kind of floating around on Kenshin's side, so could prove to be a lot more time for Anduin to make up.
Yeah, it's... Oh my god. I don't know if it's gonna come down to Drac again, but
I don't know. Those are some really, really clean stacks from
yeah.
Anduin on the Gaibon side. So we'll just see.
Oh, not good. Not good. This could be a deciding factor. Oh my god, this could be a deciding factor here. If Anwin nails this, oh yeah, if he nails this.
This could be it. Does he stay on the ground sticky floor? Oh, and that is a 6-second differential. Once again, it's coming down to Dracula.
Oh my god. That was a huge time save for Anwin. So yeah, it will come down to Drek. If it's... Oh, actually, Kenshin's going for the secret. This is... Oh, okay. That's it. No, it's not it at all, but it's like... Now Anwar pulls ahead. Oh my god.
Oh, that could be the one decision, but we'll just have to see. We have to wait with bated breath, or everyone could just spam those emotes right now, because this is such a grand finish.
Oh my god. And Anwar has enough hearts too. Like, he's not in a bad situation at all right now. So, I mean, if he has a nice standard Drac fight, that's it.
It's gonna be looking to this one. Oh, that spawn.
Not the greatest.
We got some really nice stats, and we got 4 left.
That is a bad spawn for Drac. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, Kenshin's ahead right now. I can't handle this.
This tug of war culminating in the final phase of this Dracula.
What?
To begin the stacks. That is pretty unfavorable with the far left, but there are only 3 blocks of HP on Kenshin's side left. Just run. Oh!
Kenshin did it.
Within seconds.
Oh my god.
Because Anwar had to face a final phase.
What?
Or a final cycle. This is absolutely incredible.
What? I don't even know.
The tug of war is done.
Is this like, and I need to know, is it like completely synced? Is it completely accurate? I'm like, GG's, like, holy, what?
Absolutely, positively one of the closest races in Castlevania 4 that I've ever seen. And it takes 6 people to add that amount of hype to
I'm
this.
shocked. Like, I am actually just, I can't scream too loud, but you know, like, that was insanely wild.
Holy.
Absolute GG's to like both teams. That was, yeah, absolutely incredible.
Who won?
Hi, Kenshin.
Hello. Did we win? What happened?
It's a great question. It looks like from the timer that Close Associates did win.
Okay,
but
cool. Thank you.
So close.
Hey, Manix here.
Wow.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Manix.
I'm just gonna move in everybody and then I'll explain what happens next.
Okay, please, because I don't know if there's a timer discrepancy or sync issue. So
Frame count?
Yeah.
Frame count?
Yeah.
Okay, Christmas has already stated that we won, so yeah, that gives me peace of mind.
Well, I would wait for Manix's.
Yeah.
No, you already told us that we won. Thank you.
So first I want to apologize with how everything went for everybody and that we started like 45 minutes late or something, because I mean, my commentators were here. I was ready to go, and then my internet just went nope, and just everything got deleted. And next thing you know, I was doing IT support for myself and trying to fix stuff that wasn't working. So yeah, so the fact that we were late, I apologize. That was all me. Secondly, yes, there was a sync issue mostly between the 2 ending runners, but I've resynced the race for the last runner so that you guys get like the proper photo finish. I made sure the last 2 runners started when they were supposed to, regardless what the times say. So we're gonna do a retime for sure here, but you know, because if it does end up that I made a mistake and Bloody Tears do win this, then it goes to a tiebreaker of best average team time, so we have to retime everything. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Close Associates won the race, but I'm gonna time this before the finals tonight, and we'll let you know if something changes. But yeah, it was almost 2 hours of Castlevania 4, and we end up in like a cross difference or something like that. It was really nuts.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Especially with how nasty this game can be. Like you guys all in here have all played this game more than me. It's like
consider the variable
often.
Consider the variable of difficulty in this game. Consider the variable of the amount of speedrunners with varying times in this game. Like, this is probably one of the most incredible outcomes for a Castlevania race.
Yeah,
where it literally comes down to the wire, retimed, and everyone is just hot off the heels of hype. It's just absolutely incredible. And again, as we're trying to take this time, and I'm trying to fill some air right now, make sure to follow all 6 of these competitors that have performed very amicably in front of y'all today. Again, over 100 folks watching this absolute hype relay for winter 2021. And again, make sure to follow all these competitors.
Such a good showing today. It was just incredible to watch. I'm glad I was able to be a part of this in terms of like commentary, because I feel like I don't know, my voice kind of hurts right now. It kind of hurts. It was just edge of my seat the entire time, like no joke.
I need to watch the VOD because I made some big mistakes over there, and that was risky. I wonder what was your commentary during those times. I need to rewatch this thing. This is gonna be nuts.
It was this last race was just back and forth, like I mean, it was just so close, and like you guys did very similar type strats, and it would just came down to like just small movement stuff. And that last part with Dracula, yeah, you'll enjoy the rewatch because Dracula was wild. Wild. I don't.
Yeah.
My Guy Bone fights and my death fights were terrible. Wow, I was so scared. I was so on a nervous pace right now.
Yeah, I could understand that.
That was a good final, good end to the race.
Yeah, it seems that your performance has been really better than mine because, as I understand, you died, and yet you pretty much caught me.
Yeah, the death came at 8-2 when you come down the stairs, and the second I entered stage 8, suddenly my hands started pouring sweat, and it was just a complete train wreck. But I'm just glad, despite all the mistakes that happened and nervousness, that we were able to put on an entertaining show in the end.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to know that we performed really well. Everybody has performed really well in this game. So yeah, kudos to everybody organizing this.
Yeah. Is LFP in here? Yeah, he is. Okay, because I kind of want to hear from like first racers and everything. So we had Jones and LFP. So I don't know. Just want to hear some thoughts from like both of you.
I'm really thrilled. My goal going into this was sub 40 times, and both of my races in these relays have been sub 40. So I couldn't be more proud of my performance. Just wish the mummy had cooperated a little more today. That was it seems like every time you run Castlevania 4, there's always a mistake you've never made before, and that's what happened.
Exactly. Yeah, then you add
it was
it just compounds it from there.
It was like LFP, you were like super like I don't know, creeping the whole time, and like you were pretty like steady throughout your run, and I don't know, it was a good race also between you and Jones. It was I mean that's like that was the whole theme of the entire relay. Like this one in particular was just like everything was very neck and neck, even if there were like deaths here and there, like but there wasn't that many deaths like throughout the whole relay. So
yeah, I gotta give it to Team of Close Associates, because they were able in both races to pretty much show their very best. And as far as I could tell, Retrophile had a little bit of trouble in stage A, like he was being shoved into this nook and had trouble getting out of it. And from what I've seen, he could have even PB'd if it weren't for this weird screen. So in the first race, all of them did a great job. In the second race, all of them did a great job. And that was basically the idea behind this format, to have 2 races, to let the teams show their mettle in 2 different races. and they showed their mettle in both races, and so I gotta hand it to them. You guys did great, and I mean, I was in the end. I'm still not over it. That in the end, over the span of 2 hours, the decision has to be made about 4 seconds. That is just insane. Like when you think about it, there's no words for that. It's just ultra insanity. So yeah, but I was glad to have 2 deathless races in those 2 races we did. So yeah, we did everything we could, and there was a little bit of nervousness going into the races for sure. And I mean, can speak pretty much for everyone. It's just a situation like when over 100 people are watching, everything you do is being scrutinized, and you know when you screw up, you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting your team. So that is what makes this relay situation so interesting, I think.
Yeah, and it's something I noticed too throughout the whole thing is that everybody played very similarly. Like nobody went for. I mean, Anduin did attempt to try to go for a zip, but obviously it didn't quite work out. But like, as far as that goes, like everybody played pretty similarly. Like everybody went for like the same chandelier cycle. Everybody went for the same type of strats. So like, I found this one in particular just so interesting because everybody was like, it was more about like the movement overall, and like you can just see like little things add up over time. So it was kind of cool like to see the back and forth.
Yeah, at a certain point, it just kind of becomes damage control, not necessarily trying to just blow the doors off. And so, I mean, the first race we did last week, where I died on the chandeliers, I'm still having flashbacks, and so I'm like, I'm just going to do a 3 cycle and get it behind me at this point.
Did you feel more in control for this match than in your previous match versus Ultra?
No, I for some reason felt both races, I knew I was going up against one of the best runners in the world. And first week was Drunken Draconian, second week was Kenshin Trek. And I knew I had to go neck and neck with those guys. And then that, you know, I'd say starting out last week's race was easier than it was this week for some reason. Because I knew if we lost, we were going to be out. But, you know, at least we were able to keep it close, which is fine.
Yeah, I could see that stage 1 was kind of giving you some grief, Anduin.
It did. You know, I couldn't focus, I couldn't concentrate, and then after stage 1, I was able to just start moving.
I mean, we were kind of talking about that in commentary, that
yeah,
it's just sometimes you have to kind of get it out of the way in order for your groove to kind of set in place. So
yeah, and it's, you know, it's funny because it's a game. We're all playing it. We're all having fun, but the nerves just you can't suppress them sometimes. They just hit you, and that's what happens. You saw that really choppy stage 1 from me.
We haven't heard from Retro yet.
Yeah, I've just been letting people say their piece at this point.
Yeah?
But that run was literally seconds off of being an actual PB for me. And
wow.
It's a few things I can harken back to just looking at the run. Is number 1, I had some really nasty harpies in stage 5. Unfortunately, I had to kind of deal with, so I couldn't take the damage boost at the end that I'm comfortable with. And then I had a really sloppy death fight that was pretty awful. And so any of those things basically could have went in a different direction. That could have been a PB. But like Eagle Eye had said, I'm also happy to hang my hat on the fact that I've had 2 runs now that have been deathless in the relays, and you know, able to bring the team back home where we needed to go with this. I said at the top of the run that I can get the lead back. I can do this, and you know, just trust me. And thankfully, I was able to kind of stand by those words and make that happen. But big thank you to my teammates as well, and also just to Team Bloody Tears for putting on a hell of a show. This is one heck of a matchup. You could not have asked for anything closer than this.
Yeah, and also that those 2 race times are now the best single race times in the event so far. So that speaks volumes.
Because I'm gonna remove the, you know, everybody's got that minus 3.95 or whatever to start the races. All the other races have been retimed, So this is going to be probably even closer to the 5 flat. Or
Are you serious?
But that just speaks volumes about the quality and how close it was and how exciting it was for the people to watch.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I believe Kung Fu, is this back-to-back PBs and your first sub 40? I'll have to go check the actual time.
I got a sub 38 last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
just chopping off 4 or 5 minutes for the tea.
Yeah. But overall, I felt pretty good about the race. That one death was unfortunate. But my Slogro was good. My death fight was good again. And Drac was alright. Wasn't the greatest, but I played it a little bit safer too. I feel like I didn't go for a few of the tricks I went for last time. But yeah, overall it was fun.
Yeah, GG KFC. It was interesting to run against you and have my team kind of feed me information. I was kind of like, wow, I'm not really getting much headway on this guy. And then when the death switch happened, I'm like, this is the opening that I need.
Yeah.
See, Christmas? I'm sorry to cut you off. See, Christmas? I told you they was screen looking. Screen
we were
lookers.
Communicating there, Bobby. We were working as a team. That's
I
that's
didn't
kind of the
think
name
about
of
it,
the game.
right? Like I sat and I was like, I don't know if they're watching because I'm thinking like, tournament, right? Like I don't know if they're watching. And then Mannix brought it up later on, and it was like, yeah, they're all on a call and they're all kind of like feeding each other information. I'm like, oh, that explains like a lot.
Yeah, we wanted as much team aspect as possible, so if they wanted to stream snipe, that was up to them. If they just wanted to focus on their own run and not know anything, that was up to them. They had their own channels to do whatever they want. So I think it was D&D that talked about his first race. He said the team was like too silent the first race, and he said the second time they were around, they were more in tune with everything happening and talking to each other more, so they sort of adapted after the first race. So
I didn't want to like put that out as like any sort of like positive or negative connotation. I just like it kind of like led into how like the future playthroughs, like the future games in this match, like kind of like evened out. Like it just kind of like seemed that like they're like playing, around one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like, oh, why, somebody went for book jump and then someone didn't go for book jump, or it's like, maybe there's a pressure to play safer or more risky, et cetera, et cetera.
So that actually did play directly into my decision. A lot of people were kind of wondering whether or not I was going to go for Vegas, and I was practicing the other day, and I got it 11 times in a row, so I was feeling pretty confident about it, but, Vegas will kill you if it wants to. I got there, and I'm like, you know what, it's for the team. This, we'll waste a couple of seconds here rather than trying to roll on it and take the gamble, and if that would have went the wrong way, this would have swung entirely in the favor of Bloody Tears.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna cry a couple of bloody tears now here, and congratulations again to Associates and also Ultra Candata, who will be doing the final later today, right?
Absolutely. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much to everybody, and yeah, as far as I'm concerned, everyone here made an excellent job. Thank you to all the teams. Thank you to all the people who have been helping with the commentary and with the people who have organized and the tech support team. Everybody has done an amazing job so far.
It's been a fantastic relay. It's been really exciting to watch, and even there's some commentary, and it's just to actually just see it was like, I hope there's more formats like this. It's pretty fun.
I hate them. Just kidding.
You hate them? Well, Mannix hates them because of technical reasons.
Yeah, everything in the bag was a whole bag of doo-doo for me, but I'm glad that, it was somewhat presentable at the end on stream, and yeah, they are everybody needs to be on the page. If something goes wrong, then it derails, but every runner and everybody had their setups and on time on stream, and the swaps were really good and stuff like that, so I'm really happy. We are going to make a raid. I mean, what could be better going from a relay to having to wait for another relay, then to just go watch another relay. Our friends at the Mega Man community are doing their annual their annual classic Mega Man relay from
The annual Castlevania Relay.
Yeah, the Castlevania Rockman and Fortevania. So.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they're actually hosting it on their own channel. It's apparently Mega Speedruns is not the name. It's Mega Man Speedruns.
Word. And again, the finale of this relay race will be in just over a few hours, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. You do not want to miss it, y'all. Make sure you are tuned in and you're following Castlevania Speedruns just so that you are, notified whenever we go live next. There's a whole bunch of hype and excitement for these two teams, and it would mean a lot to us if y'all showed up in full force. Go ahead and enjoy the Mega Man Relay. It's going to be an absolute blast as well, but make sure you come back here for the finale. We'll be seeing you soon, y'all. Take care. GG.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Oh.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.